The copy along command lets you copy entities along another entity. The other entity can be a line, arc, circle or curve. It's important to note that the entities to be copied must be selected before you choose the copy along command. If you're unsure how to select entities, please watch the relevant videos. To copy the green triangle along the red line, select the triangle, then select the command. A dialog box is displayed. The copied entities can maintain their original orientation or remain parallel to the entity they're being copied along, and they can be copied based on the spacing between them or by how many entities you need to be copied. Here, the triangle will be copied with its original orientation and the copies will be 75mm apart. Click OK, and the prompt tells you to locate the origin of the selection. The point you select is the point that will be used to position the copies along the entity. Here it is the apex of the triangle. The prompt now tells you to locate the entity to copy along. Select the entity closest to the end you want the spacing measured from, and the entities are copied. The prompt still says locate entity to copy along, so you can copy the entities along other lines. For example, right-click to stop the command. The entities don't have to be actually on the entity to be copied along. The yellow triangle can be copied along the red line with the copies remaining off the line. Using the same settings as before, the only difference is the origin of the selection is the end point of the red line, not a point on the triangle itself. Select the line and the triangles are copied. Right-click to stop the command. To demonstrate the difference between the selected entities maintaining their original orientation and remaining parallel to the entity, the green hexagons will be copied around the blue circles using each of those two methods. First, the hexagon will maintain its original orientation and there will be 8 copies evenly spaced around the circle. The origin of the selection is the center of the hexagon and the circle is selected to be copied around. Now this hexagon will remain parallel to the entity, still with 8 copies. Again, the origin of the selection is the center of the hexagon. Now we select the circle to be copied around. You can see the difference between the copied hexagons. Entities can also be copied along arcs. Here there will be 50 equally spaced copies of the line along the arc. And entities can also be copied along curves. Here there will be a copy of the green line every 50mm along the curve, and they'll be parallel to the curve. Right-click to exit the command. That completes this tutorial.